Hello there, dear onesies. I hope you're doing just as your heart has guided you to have been doing. And I hope that you're experiencing all that you're meant to be experiencing, all the love, all the challenges, all of the growth, all of the not so comfortable changes and diving into the unknown. Today, I am going to be delivering for you a 3-pile pick a card reading, which I am going to start with right now. Oh, yeah, the topic of the reading is gonna be what are some messages that you most need to hear from your guides, higher self, and ancestors. There are 3 piles. Okay, the first pile, the significator card of the first pile, is this card. The significator card of the second pile is this card. And the significator card of the third pile is this card. Okay. I might be also putting a picture of those piles for you to see right now. And we're gonna move ahead and start with the first pile. Come on, my cat is here. Super. Okay. Now let's see. Let me tune in to the first pile and have a look at the energy. Also, you are going to find the timestamps below for each of the piles so that you don't go on and scroll to find your pile. And also, we would really appreciate if you would like and subscribe to the channel and like the video if the reading resonates with you, okay? And all the best. Now let's start with a topic on the first pile. Okay, this card. Okay. Oh. Okay, we have the Six of Cups. This is speaking to me as I'm hearing actually transitions. In this card, you are going to see how this egg transitions from being an egg to being a bird. And this is a transition that you're going through, and you are doing that through giving and receiving on your surroundings. This is a process that you are doing through giving and receiving in your surroundings around this time. Let's go on with more for the first pile. And you are dealing with lots of options and opportunities that are being presented to you. I have a hint that's not only career-wise, but financially wise. So there are financial opportunities for you that are being presented. And not only that, but you also have suitors. So there is also romantic choices that you are being given around this time. And that you are being given around this time. And it's like you are having the struggle to pick. You're struggling to pick what's gonna be the next step. That's what the vibe is over here. It's like you're so like looking everywhere around. You're like, there's this and there's that and there's that and there's that, and there's so many options. Like, what should I do? And the guidance for that I'm hearing is that you should follow your heart. You should follow your heart, because this card over here speaks of you embodying more of your power. So you are stepping into a position where you are holding more of your inner authority, more of your inner fire, more of your proud self, that you are proud to be yourself, and moving away from the shame and the guilt and anything of those residues that were keeping you stuck, all of those doubts that you were having around your head. You are moving away from that and into this place of inner knowing, into this place of being aligned with your highest timeline and with source energy. And you also have 4 guides that are guiding, 4 to 5 guides I'm hearing, that are guiding you through this process and making it easier for you through the knowledge that you have already accumulated, and the wisdom that from the life lessons that you have already accumulated are also helping you around this time into stepping into this place of inner authority, of inner knowing, of inner presence, of inner power and shine. And yeah, you're also integrating and balancing your light and shadow aspects around this time, whether consciously or unconsciously. For some of you it is a conscious process, I'm hearing, and for some of you the other part, because this is a general reading, for some of you, you are doing this even unconsciously, but you are balancing out the light and the shadow aspects of yourself. That's what I'm getting from the main significant card, which is the King of Wands. Okay, let's see what's more. And we have the Chariot at the bottom. This is forward movement. This wanted to come out in the beginning of the reading. What's more for pile 1? What's messages from their ancestors, guides, and ourselves they most need to know right now? Okay. As this process is happening, I'm hearing there are lots of things that, well, mostly, yeah, lots of outer, but mostly also, yeah, outer and inner occurrences that are a bit challenging on you around this time. You are being faced with lots of worry, fear, and overload in your mental space, but that is just a sign that the clearing is being done. That's what I'm hearing. And it might be very challenging. It's like you almost have a headache from all of these thoughts that are going around in your head, and you have a hard time speaking about them, and you also feel sad, and you also feel a bit hopeless, and like, is this ever going to end? Am I ever going to get to where I want to get? Am I ever going to be and have the happy home that I am supposed to have, and like have this place within myself where I feel good and I love myself and I'm calm and I'm present and I'm enjoying my life? Or is this gonna go on forever? Well, as they said to me earlier, this is definitely not gonna last for much longer. You are in the process of releasing. You are in the process of processing, more so. You are processing all that has been accumulated throughout this lifetime and other lifetimes as well. But especially through this lifetime, you are on a clearing process. Processing process is going to give you a clearing and a freedom and a break from all of this challenging period that you are experiencing right now. This is one aspect of your life right now. And yeah, I'm so sorry you're going through all of that. That's a hard place to be in. But keep in mind that it is actually hidden in plain sight as a blessing. This is a blessing that you're going through all of these thoughts and these emotions and these fears and these challenges that are showing up in your internal and your external world, but more so internally. And I'm hearing also that there might be a pause on some external stuff as well, but at the same time as the pause is there, there are also things that are moving. So it's like, again, we come here at the shadow and the light aspects. It's like not only your inner shadow and light are in meshing within one another, but also in your external reality, your light and your shadow, the light and the shadow from the external is also meshing into your life. So you have two aspects to focus on at the moment. That's what I'm hearing. You have the Six of Cups, where you are going through this transformation and getting out of the eggshell and being rebirthed in a sense, and facing all of these options and choices and opportunities. And at the same time, this is something that is feeling like it's holding you back, but it's actually moving you forward, because they are moving forward within. These are the shadow and the light aspects that are moving together, flowing in your reality, and are making this experience so beautifully braided within one another. Okay? What's more that group 1 needs to know from their higher selves, guides, and ancestors? What's more that group 1? It feels like there are some challenges and conflicts that you are facing in your reality. It's like you have to defend yourself, you have to defend your position, you have to defend where you're at, and like, but that's also coming as a lesson from the King of Wands energy, where you have to embrace some of your shadow aspects in order to have the boundaries that you need in your outer life. Don't see the challenges that are coming to you where you have to put some boundaries up and raise your voice or raise your tone and assimilate the territory within your beliefs and your take on something as something negative. This is actually something that is making you hold more of your power, and it's making you keep that inner authority not only inside but reflect it externally, and hold more of that light in a balanced way within yourself. So yeah, I'm also getting that there might be some attacks, so to say, on the spiritual, but also on the physical realm mostly, but also spiritually, but mostly on the physical realm. It's like you are getting this kind of attacks from people around you, from strangers, from the ones that you already know, and this is only because you're rising up, and as you rise up, some things on the below get to be left behind, and those things that get to be left behind, they don't want to be left behind. They want to rise with you, but they can't, and they want to pull you down. And this is the reason why you are experiencing such kind of attacks, so to say, in your physical reality, and also on the spiritual realm, on the 5D realm. Okay, what's more that group 1 needs to know from their higher self, guides, and ancestors? What's more? You are also being relocated within one relationship or multiple relationships. I'm hearing, but especially one that's coming to light that is connected to a past life. You are being relocated within that one relationship, and moving forward, you are going to be going through some lessons with them and some growth with them. That's what I'm getting also from the Six of Cups, now that I'm having a look at it again. And I got reminded of that from the Six of Pentacles, that speaks about giving and receiving, but I'm hearing so more. For you, it's overgiving, and you're so tired from overgiving. You're tired from giving, and even angry, I would say, from giving so much and taking back so little from these people. You can also check out my video that I made, the last video before this, where I'm speaking on how to honor yourself within your relationships, speaking about these kinds of stuff. And you are just still in your heart you still love to give. That's something that the challenges from overgiving to people and getting back so little does not diminish. You are still giving from an open heart space place, and giving love, giving peace, giving even material abundance, and giving your time and energy towards other people. And it's feeling like, as you're stepping into this transformation even more, and as you're stepping into this, you are gonna be more on the receiving end of things now that you are holding more of your inner authority and assimilating the territory and setting the boundaries and speaking up when you need to speak up. This is gonna make you be more on the receiving end and attract people who are going to be more giving to you. And even the people that you already have in your life, when you assimilate and when you set your boundaries, they are going to be naturally going to be switching onto a more receiving kind of state. Not all of them, definitely, because some people just like to take. Let's be honest about that one. But um, more some of them are going to be on the more surprised end of the things and being like, whoa, and they're going to switch to being more giving to you, because you are going to speak up for yourself and going to say things that need to be said. And on the, this is also a part of free will. Yeah, this is what I'm seeing. But you also have to, maybe for some of you, you have to use your own free will to move towards this. Maybe some of you are hearing this just as a confirmation of what's been going on in their lives. And yeah, that's about that over here. Okay, and I'm hearing this reading is coming to an end. And these people I'm hearing right now, these people that are going to be more giving to you, are going to help you move out of this Ten of Swords energy, this energy that is so suffocating and is making you have a headache and everything. The more you set up your boundaries towards these kinds of people who are taking more than they should be taking from you, the more that you set in this kind of boundaries, the more you're gonna attract this kind of people and make people switch up on how they behave with you and move away from this Ten of Swords energy, which is worrying and headaches and all of the stuff that we previously mentioned. Okay, and I'm gonna get one last card for you, and on the end of the deck we have the High Priestess, which is getting in tune with your intuition and balancing the light and the shadow aspects within oneself, which is what you are going through right now. Okay, let's get one more card. What does group 1 need to know as a final message from their guides, ancestors, and higher self? Okay. And in the midst of all this, you are going to be connected more within yourself with this abundant and relaxed energy and this empowered but relaxed at the same time and at peace and abundant in emotions, abundant in in the physical realm, abundant in the relationships that you hold. It's like more and more you will be surrounded with more and more in many areas of your life. That's what I'm getting from this Queen of Pentacles, and I'm also getting that there is also one of these opportunities that you have, could be either a person or could be either a literal opportunity that will be presented to you or that is already presented to you, could make you switch more onto this Queen of Pentacles energy and give you the abundance that you are looking for and that you have been wanting for a while, maybe for quite a while. So that's all I have for you today, and You are stepping into the magnificent Queen of Pentacles energy, and this might be also for the ones that are males. You're stepping more into a receiving kind of state and enjoying the abundance that they have and that they will receive, and getting in flow with their finances, getting in flow with their emotions, and holding space for more. There is more to come. There is lots of more to come. There is lots of more already present. I'm even hearing, and you can also start with appreciating the things that you already had in your life by cherishing every cent that you spend and enjoying it and cherishing and nourishing and loving each cent that you spend, each thing that you have, that you use in your daily life, to appreciate it, take good care of it, and enjoy every moment that you spend with it. And this is what's gonna even call even more abundance to you, even more prosperity to you, even, and it's gonna make you step into that inner abundance even more. And yeah, now I believe the messages are done now, but I still have a little one message for you. The Knight of Pentacles, as you are moving through this process that I just explained, you are also going to be having a steady forward movement in your financial life, and you are going to be setting good points and good tracks, 1, 2, 3, good physical tracks into your reality that's going to make you move forward within your financial ideas and financial goals that you have. Okay, and now I will end the message. That's all I have for you today. I hope you really enjoyed it, because I really did enjoy it. It was a really beautiful message. I hope you have the best time that you can have, because you are in your transformation journey, in your shedding journey, in your birthing journey. And I wish you all the best, and have a good one. Hello there, dear Pile 2. We're gonna get into your messages right now. Okay, let's see. What do the guides and sisters and herself of Pile 2 most want them to know? Like, what does Pile 2 guides and sisters and herself most want them to know right now? Okay. We have 2 cards. The first card that came out was the Eight of Pentacles, accompanied by the Three of Swords. The vibe I'm getting over here is that you're moving forward with and in your physical reality. So maybe work-wise, you're doing great and it's going well work-wise, and in other physical areas of your life, things are going well, they are moving forward, but it's also at the same time like you are falling apart. Like things and you are falling apart. It's like they're barely holding together. It's what I'm getting. And it's like I'm getting this image of the Three of Swords right now, as like the 3 swords are wanting to move out of your heart right now, because the Three of Swords speaks about pain, about heartbreak, about grief, sadness, and traumas and negative experiences that have rotten your apple over here. And it's like those 3 swords are wanting to move away from you right now, so that your physical reality can move on better. But I feel like you are a bit overly attached to the physical realm around this time. You're holding on to the physical reality, like you're grabbing the physical reality, like the money that you have and the work and the home that you have, and you're just so focused on that you're missing other things that are just as important, which in this case would be your healing. You are being called to move forward with strength, as was your first card, towards your healing. That's the message that I'm getting from these two cards. And they're saying you have the power, you have the strength that's over here, that it takes to move on to your healing journey and move a bit further away from the material things and move closer to your heart and listen to your heart and get in touch with yourself and see what it is that you really are needing in your life. Get in tune with your needs. What are the things, as in like whatever they might be that you need, not physical things, but what are some needs that you have in the physical reality. Maybe you need a friend, maybe you need someone to open up to, maybe you need many things, maybe you need to be more truthful with yourself, maybe you need to be more truthful in the way that you speak with other people and show up with realness. Maybe you need to get some things off your chest. Maybe maybe you just need to fucking cry. That's what I'm hearing as well. Maybe you just need to cry and let it all out, because I feel that your heart is holding lots of heaviness, is holding lots of heartbreak, is holding lots of pain, and it's like it's making it so heavy for you to move on even to your daily life. That's why it feels like things over here are falling apart when they are. It's like they're barely holding together, even though they're moving. In a practical term, they're moving, but it feels like they're falling apart because it's you who feels like you need to fall apart. You need to let yourself fall apart and cry and let the sadness out and speak it out and write it out. What's more that pile 2 needs to know from their guides, ancestors, and higher self? What's something more? Okay. But yeah, as we said from the Eight of Pentacles, it's like things on your physical life are moving forward pretty well, even though they feel like they're barely holding together. But at least what I'm seeing right now is that you're doing well financially, and you could be doing even better if you heal yourself, if you heal your heart. You're going to be enjoying this abundance that you have, this prosperity that you have more. And I feel like you need to be a bit more giving within the prosperity that you hold, be more giving towards the people that actually do need it in your life. Maybe help them out a bit more and share your prosperity with them, and it will come back multiplied. Truth being told, it's like you're barely even enjoying the abundance, the prosperity that you have financially, because you hold so much pain that it feels like this prosperity is just there. It doesn't even make sense. But you're still holding on to it because it's the only thing, one of the only things that's making you feel like you actually belong here and like you actually have something good for yourself, is the prosperity that you hold. I'm sorry you're going through that. That's a hard place to be. And a way that you can start healing, in a sense, could be giving more to those around you that actually do need it, as I previously said. And that's gonna be like an indicator for the source energy and for the universal laws that's gonna get you moving and gonna get you some more help around your healing journey. Or maybe I'm even hearing right now, actually, getting the message that maybe you can use this abundance, this prosperity, more so to say, to actually heal yourself. Maybe you can invest in a teacher, maybe you can invest in a course, maybe you can enroll in a meditation course, maybe you can pay a mentor to guide you through the healing journey, and you can use this abundance for your healing journey first of all, and that's gonna really help you when you have someone there that knows what they're doing. That's actually gonna help you to move forward in your healing. And this is like the bridge, like between these two cards. This is the bridge, the healing that you're gonna get from a mentor or a guide. That's a physical one, but please try to find a good one. It's gonna bridge the pain that you have and the need for healing that you have along with the physical reality, and they're gonna get more bridged and connected within one another once you do this investment, and once you also start sharing it more. What's more, yeah, Four of Pentacles in the end of the deck, like grabbing onto your financials a bit too tight and just like holding them like you're holding on the end of a cliff and holding it so strongly that it's like it's having more grip on you that it is really important for it to have on you. Okay, what's more that pile 2 needs to know from their guides, ancestors? Lots of pentacle energy. What's this 9 of Pentacles? Speaking, I'm hearing about the resurrection. Yeah. Feeling more at ease with what you have. Feeling more open with what you have. Enjoying your abundance more. Sharing it more. Caring about it more. And not in a sense that you care and grasp onto it, but like treating it with gentleness and kindness like you would pat a cat. And that kind of gentleness is gonna bring in more for you, since that's what you're focused on. I actually think I'm gonna read from the book for the Sign of Pentacles. And this one speaks about accomplishment, discernment, foresight, safety. I'm feeling more on the safety. It's like, how can you be more safe within what you have? How can you enjoy it more and feel more grounded and more safe with the amount of money that you are holding around this time? Okay, can we get another clarifier for this Nine of Pentacles, please? Yeah, finding balance. Finding balance within the material aspect and the heart aspect. I'm going to pull the imagery on this one, which shows the heart and the internal organs of the body and the money being connected with it. So finding a place where you have more balance within your physical life and your abundance, and balancing it out with giving and taking, and balancing it in on the inside with giving and taking, and being more receiving and open and giving from your heart. That's the transition that you need to be doing, because you are in a transitory phase as well. You are you have started the transition phase right now. You are on the beginning phases of it, but you are on the transitionary phase. And it's like you have to connect more to your heart wishes. What are the wishes that your heart wants actually, and not what the society programs you to buy and to invest in, but what is it that your heart really wants you to buy and wants you to have, and what's something that will light your heart up and get you more aligned with your spiritual self that you, if you spend on it. Maybe even buy a crystal. That's a message that I'm hearing very strongly, to be honest. You need to invest in a crystal. Go there at the shop and pick a crystal that your intuition tells you that you want, and like it's like you, just like when you pick the piles, it's like you see one pile and it screams that it's your pile. That's how you're gonna notice that the crystal is yours as well. Go there, pick up a crystal, and let yourself be more indulged in your spiritual self, and let your money be a catalyst for your spiritual self to be more unlocked and more birthed freely. Okay, what's more messages that file? Okay. Yeah, this feeling of sadness, this feeling of focusing on what has gone, what is not here anymore, what's left. It's like even I want to cry right now. You're so wondering about the past, wondering and looking and what ifs and buts and only ifs and so many things that make you feel like the now doesn't even make sense. And you're just focusing on that so much that it's making you miss all of the beauty of the now. You are being called to move, to get your head from this position and looking into the past and slowly transitioning it to the present moment, to the now. Indulge in little pleasures of the moment. Maybe this is what the Nine of Pentacles also wants to tell you. Indulge in the little pleasures of the moment. And that's a confirmation from the wind as well. Get in touch with the wind. Get in touch with the trees. Get in touch and speak your heart with someone you actually love, with someone you actually care about, and someone who actually cares about you. Open up your heart. Speak from the heart. Buy from the heart. Spend from the heart. Love from the heart. Love the past from the heart. Love it for all the lessons it has given you. Love it for all the challenges and the wisdom that it has given you. And instead of looking back at the past and just worrying and being sad so much and overanalyzing it, maybe accept it, love it for what it has given you. See and nourish and cherish the lessons that the past has given you. Moving away from the burden of the past and seeing the past as a wise teacher, seeing the past as what did it take to become you so far? What were the lessons? And what is the wisdom that you have embodied and that you're seeking more embodiment from the past in the present? Make the past your best teacher and not your best regret and not your best failure. Make it your best teacher. That's a message that's coming very, very strongly for you. That's something that's just gonna light your heart up so much, and cry your past out. Cry your past out, for it is a release, for it is a blessing that you can release all of that through tears, that you can release all of that through speaking, through sharing, through being honest with yourself, through writing about it, through writing a letter that you never sent. Heal yourself. You can heal yourself. You are your own healer. And maybe you can also get someone to help you with it, with the abundance that you hold. And you can cooperate together and make this healing process much easier and much better. Okay, this message is coming to an end. I'm gonna get one last card from what do the ancestor guides and higher self of pile 2 lead them to most know right now. Okay, we have 2 cards on the 6 of cups and the moon. Okay, you are holding on to a lot of distortions in the way that you see reality, otherly said illusions. You are holding on to things that are not supposed to be held that tightly as we previously said, but you're also seeing some things mentally in a really distorted way. That's why you need to go and propel your journey with healing, because as you heal, you're gonna also heal the mind. You're also gonna reframe some beliefs that you have about yourself, some beliefs that you have about the world that are not serving you anymore and that are keeping you caged. But you also hold this sense of mystery within yourself. That's something else that I'm getting. And that's something that makes you very alluring. That's something that makes you very, very attractive and very, alluring to the outer world. It's like you hold this sense of mystery within yourself and you hold lots of depth within yourself. That's what I'm hearing. Lots of depth and lots of wisdom within yourself that you are supposed to share with the world. Maybe that's what the 6 of Cups is. You're meant to share the wisdom that you have. You're meant to share the experiences that you have. You're meant to enjoy them with people in your life and give and receive in your life throughout the lessons and the wisdom that you have that are a blessing not only for you but also for those around you. Let me have a look at the book about the 6 of Cups in this one. Yeah, okay. You are being asked to connect also with your inner child. Have a look at how does your inner child feel when certain beliefs come up, when certain situations comes up, when certain fears come up. Like how does your inner child feel? How do they react? How do they respond? And start from noticing those kind of things and going forward into reframing those kind of things that the inner child is going through, and give it love, give it acceptance. Let your inner child be seen. Let your inner child take up the space that they need to take up. And maybe you have some journal, you can find some journal prompts about the inner child and get in touch more with what your inner child state is right now and what do they most need and what can you provide for them, and get in touch with the memories of your childhood that are not so pleasant, and how are they affecting your day-to-day life from now. You are on the beginning stage of your inner alchemy, of your inner healing. You are being called and in the process of hopefully healing yourself. That's the biggest message that I'm getting for you. You are being called to focus more on your healing journey right now and start getting information about it. Start investing in it financially, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and you will see amazing results and you will feel much lighter, much more free and better. And that's the messages I have for you today, dear Pile 2. I hope you really enjoyed this reading. I did, and I wish you all the best from the bottom of my heart. And may your heart be as free as it can be in the soonest and the best timing possible. Oh, and also one last message for pile 2 is that you have the strength to do all of this. You are capable to do all of this. You hold the power, the strength, the will, all that it needs. You have all that it needs to heal yourself. And the sooner you start this process consciously, the better it's going to turn out for you. All the best again. Hello there, pile 3. How are you doing? Okay, we're gonna get started with your messages right away. What's the messages of the guides and sisters and higher self that pile 3 wants them to know right now? What's the messages of the guides and sisters and higher self that pile 3 needs to know right now? What's the messages? You are on the beginning of your inner authority and inner abundance and inner pleasure that you are diving towards. And there is this very high energy vibe that I'm getting from your reading, even though the cards of your significator card is the conflict card. But I'm getting lots of high energy from your reading, and I feel like you have this sense of mystery within yourself, and you hold yourself to a certain place in your world. You hold yourself in a specific place in your world that's kind of limited. That's what I'm getting, and it's like you're also not speaking up about the things that you want to speak up. You should be speaking up more about many things, and start shaping that place in your reality in a different way. You, instead of just being there and thinking and driving into your thoughts and your emotions, you should start exploring them more. You should start speaking more about them with the people around you who feel safe to do so, and dismantle some ways that you see the world in that are not the real of what the reality that we live in is. You are being called to dismantle some illusions that you are holding because you are already in a high vibration. Yeah, and also you can be even in a higher vibration and even in a more open sense within yourself if you start dismantling these illusions that are holding you back and these fears of speaking up that are holding you back. You should start speaking up more and more and more about your experiences and about what you think, because I sense that you hold the sense of inner knowing that you should start sharing more with the world. You are very connected to your intuition, but you're also very connected to your fears, and those two are clashing together. And the way that you can dismantle those is by starting to speak up more about your experiences that you encounter in your day-to-day life, about the way that you see the world, and letting the world that you encounter with shape them even more. And this you get the information, you discern the information, you make it go through your own filter of belief systems and see where does it hold place or where doesn't it hold place, and reframe also your inner values and the inner values that you hold, and enriching them even more and sharing what you already have with the world. And when you start to do that, you're gonna create more abundance for yourself. You're gonna create more opportunities within yourself. You're gonna be in a place where you enjoy being yourself even more, when you enjoy the abundance that you have even more, and call in even more abundance for yourself, with abundance in the sense of emotions, in the sense of people that you have around, in the sense of just feeling abundance as a vibrational state which you are already living in. And that's going to be more amplified when you start to do the things that I just told you. Let me have a look at this on the book for a second. You are a mature and responsible person. You are persistent and methodical. Okay, Okay, what's some more messages that pile 3 needs to know from their guides, ancestors, and higher self? Ace of Cups, yeah. Whew. You feel so much. You are so emotionally sensitive, and that's your blessing. You can feel a lot within yourself. You can feel a lot. I believe this is the empath pile, where you feel a lot about the other people's energies as well, whether you realize it or not. You pick up on others' emotions, and you can do that very easily, very easily. And sometimes you confuse these emotions with your own emotions, but now you are being brought into awareness that you pick up on other people as well. And sometimes the emotions and the energies that you feel are not even yours, it's about other people. And having this in mind, they are calling me and letting me know that you should shield yourself before you go out. You should shield yourself with a golden bubble of light that lets only what's love and light come in and lets the rest fall away. That's a tip that I'm getting from your spirit team. For you to be more embodied and emit more than you absorb. And you already are in a state where you are figuring this out. For some of you already have this figured out. For some of you, this is a new information. And for those that is a new information, I'm happy you know now. And you should start shielding yourself. And for the ones that do already know, you are more shaping this gift that you have, this gift of feeling that you have within yourself, and to feel and to help the world more and people more through this gift that you have, knowing how they feel, and that resonates deep within you, that you resonate, or you feel it deep inside you. And when you can feel that a lot, you can also be there more for the people around you. You have an important mission in this world. What's more that pile 2 needs to know from their guides and sisters? Follow your inner knowing, for it is going to lead you to great success. That's what I'm hearing. Follow your inner knowing, for it is going to lead you to success that maybe even you have not imagined before. And it's going to bring you lots of happiness and lots of joy and lots of good feelings even more. And maybe this has to do with following your gifts, using your gifts of feeling, of your clear senses, to get even more abundance and prosperity and a stable, grounded reality, day-to-day life. What's more messages the crowd needs to know from their guides and sisters? Number ones, yeah. For some of you in this file, I'm getting that this might be your last lifetime. For some of you, for most of you, not for every one of you. You're gonna know if this message is for you or not. For some of you, this is your last lifetime, and you're gonna achieve lots of great things in this lifetime, and you're going to get lots of success from this lifetime. You're going to be closing karmic cycles from this lifetime with people, with patterns that you uphold, with patterns that are yours, with patterns that are there in your family, because you are a chosen one. And what do I mean by a chosen one? Is someone that has a purpose from source to break generational curses, to break generational traumas, to break patterns that that their soul has held for multiple lifetimes, and to help close the negative cycle that Earth has been going through for eons. And that's the purpose that you have here. And that's the cycle that you're closing, not only for yourself, but for your family and for the world as well. And that's what this card means. Have a look at it. Probably you pick up on it because you're also very empathetic and in tune, and you can also read tarot, Yeah, you can read tarot if you want to. If not already, I'm hearing for some. Okay, what's more messages for pile 3? Your guides. There's a lot of cards from their guides, ancestors, and loved ones. This is a season that you're supposed to be celebrating. You're supposed to be celebrating a lot in this season. This is your winning season. This is your community season. This is the season where you get seen, where you get celebrated, where you get the love that you deserve, where you get all that you deserve that has been missed up until this point. And for some of you, you are going through an inner conflict. For, well, quite some of you over here. This because this is your significator card. You are holding lots of inner conflict within yourself that can be very easily resolved within rewiring and reforming the thought patterns that you are having around this time. And that's how you can resolve this inner conflict, maybe by writing them out, maybe by writing out the old beliefs and the new belief systems, old thought patterns, new thought patterns. You can reframe them, you can rewrite them, you can change your story, because your winning season is here, your celebratory season is here. The season that you're supposed to connect more with humanity, with people around you, you're supposed to be sharing and celebrating and connecting even more. You should connect more and more and more with people that celebrate you too, that celebrate your life, that celebrate your shine, that celebrate you and don't really deep in their heart envy you. For jealousy is a natural emotion, but for those that do not have a deep-rooted envy, you should avoid those kind of people, I'm hearing, and you should, because you know when people are like that. For some of you, you know, and for some of you, you know, but you act like you don't know, and you should start paying attention to who you are being surrounded with and choose the people that you have in your reality for them to be aligned with the truthful essence of who you are, for it is light, for it is love. What's more messages for pile 3 from their guides and sisters? Yeah, another 3 of Pentacles. You are supposed to connect more in communal sense. You are supposed to connect more with people that can help you even propel in your journey financially, career-wise. You should start networking more with people. Networking in the sense that you get to know what they do and they get to know what you do, and you can maybe communicate with each other and commune with each other and join forces in order to create something beautiful. And meeting more like people that resonate with your soul essence, and meeting more of your tribe and your soul family. You are going to be meeting more of your soul family if you let your truth speak up more than your fears. And let go of fears that hold your voice back. Start sharing your voice more with people. That's a big message that I'm getting about your voice. You should speak. Let yourself speak up. Be free. Speak your truth, even when it is pleasant, even when it is not pleasant. Speak your truth, for you will be rewarded for it by the universe in ways that you cannot even imagine. What's more messages for pile 3 from guides, sisters, and higher self? Okay, Death. Yeah, you are being rebirthed. You are letting an old version of yourself die. Whether you like it or not, whether you know it or not, you are dying. Not literally, but in the sense that a part of your old identity is dismantling. And you are being called to dive more deeply consciously into this journey, where you are embodying the lessons that you hold over here from the past and from your old identity of how you used to operate in this matrix reality, and merging it with a new higher self that you are already embodying. You are embodying your higher self. You should let it be more seen. You should let your higher self be more seen in this in this light, in this stage of your life, because that's gonna help you embrace more of the past lessons and your past self and integrate it and accept it and let it melt with a now version of you, where you have now these lessons and this wisdom and these powers that you can use when you need to use them, and with the love and the light and the power that your light holds as well, and combining them two together and creating this new sense of self, this rebirth sense of self, and mourning and cherishing at the same time your past self while merging it with your present higher self and becoming one higher self together over here, combining them together and being rebirth, which is what's definitely gonna happen if you fucking speak up, girl or boy, yeah, or whatever. If you don't have a gender, don't relate with any of the genders. Okay, and I'm getting there's one last message for pile 3. What's the message from their guides and sisters and higher self? What's the message? Okay. You should indulge in the pleasure of the things that you love doing. Indulge more in what you love doing. Shall it be painting, dancing, writing, going out, and connecting with nature and connecting with people, and taking care of yourself, of your body, of your inner self, and indulging in such activities that make yourself feel nourished, that make yourself feel at peace, feel at ease. Or reading. You are being called to even read more about whatever it is that you like to read about, and create more, connect more with your inner creativity, with your inner child, that an inner teen and higher self that makes you do creative stuff, that helps you create, that helps you be more present in the now and enjoy all the things that you love to do. You are being called to connect more with the things that you love to do in the present moment and indulge in them unapologetically. That's the final message I'm getting for you, dear ones. And I hope you enjoy this reading. And I'm so excited for you. You're going through such an amazing and winning celebratory phase of your life that it's mind-blowing. Even with those internal conflicts, it can be easily resolved. And I wish you all the best, and I hope you really enjoy whatever life has for you, whatever the universe and source have for you, and wish you all the best and much pleasure and enjoyment.